Hey folks, coming to you with one more initial impression. I know this is kind of getting a little bit initial, a lot of these initial thoughts, but when I purchase something so special like that, and I've been waiting for it for a long time, I've been testing, and I actually do a little bit of small business, that is decanting business in Bangladesh. And yeah, when I thought of that, like I really add a lot of men's fragrances. Then, frankly speaking, I was thinking like let's try some female fragrances that ladies like too, because the community is about male and female equally, and the thing is my channel is about male and female fragrances both. So sort of in that way, I'm trying to do a balancing act. So as a part of that, I've been getting few female fragrances lately. So latest addition to that would be this beautiful fragrance. Beautiful, I just can't stop saying it. It's Flowerbomb by Viktor Rolf. This EDP concentration 100 ml bottle. So this fragrance I recently was adding few female fragrances, and this is one of those I really wanted for a long time. Really blown away by it, really. Okay, so just before I start, I just want to tell you one thing quickly. You will see another channel named Joyamin, but that one doesn't have any face or picture. It's just a new channel, but I created it some time back. So the idea behind it, was I want to do group videos in Bengali, my language, Bangla, and I started to do some female and male both fragrances. The sort of like reviews would be in Bengali, in English mix, but mostly Bengali for Bangladeshi people. So I think language barrier shouldn't be a problem in terms of fragrances. So the thing is, yes, all the fragrances that I have, I'm going to review them. I'm going to do that monstrous work again, 300 plus videos, 400 videos in Bengali as well. So there's no stoppage to work. All right, so here we go. Let me show you the presentation. This is, I have no huge box. This one I can hide inside this box. It's a huge box as big as my head. Very beautiful seal here as Viktor Rolf logo, and looks very, it's not a new fragrance by the way, and I didn't look at the notes in Fragrantica. I also didn't look at the release date, perfume, anything. I'm just doing my initial thoughts because it's a new buy for me. So there you go, the box. Nice ribbon going around. You can feel the pattern. It's actually not ribbon, this is all embossed. I mean, sort of like on the box itself. Made in France, and I just did a review of this initial thought in Bengali. You can check that out, I'll post it. It's EDP and 100 ml. So inside the box, the bottle seems like very small compared to the box, right? You can fit 4 of these in this box, but there's nice sort of packaging that actually helps the bottle to be secure. Okay, there is you can actually absolutely do this, the bottle wouldn't move, but if you drop it, it might break because it's not very hard paper, but it's very nice pattern and design, high quality box. So here's the bottle. I'll tell you about the bottle. It's like bomb or grenade shape. I don't know which one is it. I think it's the bomb, and the spice bomb for men, that is the 90 ml juice, the big bottle. That one I think is EDT, and that one is shape of grenade. So I'm not sure if this is a grenade or the bomb. Either way, it's a bomb shape sort of fragrance, and yes, it is actually bomb of a scent. Price for this, I think, is very high. I mean, ladies' perfumes usually are higher concentration and last a bit longer, in my opinion, in my experience. And then actually they are a bit more pricey than men's fragrance in most parts. So let's say for Spice Bomb, you have to pay around $60-70. These fragrance you have to pay 85 to 100, I think 130, 140 US dollars up to, if you pay retail. So the thing is, for me, I paid still higher side. I wouldn't say it's cheap. By no means this is cheap. This is $85 and above. Okay, I paid around that pricing. You'll find this absolutely few shops in Bangladesh, and I will recommend, if you're buying for Bangladesh, buy from very legit stores. I would suggest Perfume World. I would say Prio, Starlin. I would say Star World is okay, but I don't know if they always bring this perfume. Maybe Yellow. Price will be much higher, but they are selling legit. La Reina. So those kind of shops, you get the idea. This is 100 ml. There's a smaller bottle as well, and this one, the bottle is very heavy bottle and very precious. This reminds me sometimes of Jimmy Choo, but this is much nicer. Very nice metal plate here in front. It says Flowerbomb by Viktor Rolf. Okay, this one usually for the Spice Bomb and Lamal sort of thing, this is a stopper, you take it out, but this one actually is not. It's just for fashion. It says VNR Viktor Rolf. Basically you take off the cap. There's the cap, and I have the dry down here. I spray it here just for my first video. Let me spray it again. I don't want to waste this beautiful juice. Let me show you the sprayer distribution. You see, it shoots a lot of juice. So how many sprays and where? This, is one spray, that sort of fragrance. Okay, hold on. So yeah, as I was saying, I sorry for the pause. Someone's always knocking on the room, on the door, because yeah. So anyway, I was saying this is a very beautiful, unique, and very nicely cut, very smooth, and it's just a very beautiful bottle. Let's just say that this is one of the most iconic fragrances of all time for women. If you keep seeing the videos on YouTube, you'll see this pops up every now and then. So this is actually a bomb of a scent. That's why the name, I really feel, is justified. A lot of reviews on this, but I'm going to tell you my initial thought on this, okay? And I'll do a full-on review on winter time, a few months away from now, I guess, because that's the time I think this is suited best. So this is basically a girly girl scent. It's a very floral scent. And if you ask me if it's unisex or not, let me tackle that first. Okay, it's very simple. If you love Angel by Thierry Mugler, if you love a few other scents like Lolita Lampica, as said by Katie Paprika, I think. Yeah, she's a very prominent reviewer. She said that I can see that because I smell the other two. It also has feel of some other floral fragrances that actually are, you know, based on floral notes. But this is actually a little bit more to me. And for unisex, it could be unisex if you love Ultramol, if you love Angel, if you love Black Opium, but not so much of Black Opium, but sort of those kind of fragrance. If you love those, if you love sweet fragrances like that, and you think metrosexual La Nuit de l'Homme, you might dig this. But mostly, I'd say most part, 85% it's ladies fragrance, because this is. So I think I didn't look at the notes. I get that sort of pink pepper on top, just like Spice Bomb. I think it has that peppery kick, and it's not nose burning pepper. It's a very alluring pepper. Moment you put this on, just go one spray. How many sprays? Just one spray. Winter time, day or night, it's okay. Summertime, if you really have to wear this, ladies, I would suggest you wear this on the breezy days, colder days. Otherwise, it will be too overpowering. It will last, it will project, but it might kill you too. So yes, go easy on the trigger. Try to do one spray. That will do just great. Somewhere this area, it will give you a waft of your fragrance. If you think that's too much, go somewhere far from you go back of your neck, or on your hair, on your scarf, or your dress, somewhere on your plus point, somewhere up here, not here, because when you wash your hand, it's going to go away, or on your arm. Go 1 to 2 sprays max. This will last you, I think, so far from my testing every time, very impressive. This is one of my longest lasting perfumes. I think I'll give you, for longevity, I'll give you 10 out of 10. That is my classification. Dry down, it will go, opening actually is the pink pepper, sort of like a floral burst. Okay, if you love floral, absolutely get this. Get a full bottle of this. It's value for money. It's pricey, but it's good ratio between quality and the amount of price you pay. The season for it, as I said, winter. I think it will suit day, night, both, but evening would be just great. It's like very classy, made in France. It's like French party with a robe or dressed up, that sort of occasion. Very, very rich people scent. It smells very rich. It doesn't smell at all cheap, synthetic, alcoholic, nothing. Very high quality from Viktor Rolf. So I don't know if this is discontinued or anything, but you should get a bottle before it does, or get reformulated. I never think it's got reformulated. I don't think so. Age for this, I think it would be good for college goers all the way up to any age of women. That's it. Too young kids, I mean, like if you're a young kid like schoolgoers, or let's say teenagers, you know, it may be a bit too pricey, one thing. Second thing, it could be a little bit more mature and too flirty for that age. It's just my opinion. Don't take it absolute. It's just my personal opinion. It can vary easily. Anyone can wear anything they want. But this one feels like high-class party fragrance, and you want to get noticed, this is your fragrance. It will bring you notice like nobody's business. I showed you yesterday Victoria's Secret Bombshell. That is for summer. Then I showed you Black Opium. Also have one other bomb of a scent, is this one, Gold Couture, much more loud. This is loud too, but a bit different. It's semi-gourmand feel from the angel side, plus the floral together, and that pink pepper up top. And then dry down is a little bit musk. I think musk or vanilla. That sort of. It's not that heavy on musk or vanilla either. It's just, I don't know the notes. I'll put them down in the description box. So ultimately, okay, this fragrance, okay, longevity is best, projection is best. I'm not gonna give it like, okay, point, forget it. I'll give it after further testing. Smell of it, let me tell you, I love this. 10 out of 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, overall remark, I'm gonna give this, I gave it 9.5 in my Bengali review. I'm gonna stick to the same because There's just one fact, like rather two facts, I couldn't give it full 10, and those are nothing to do with performance, smell, or anything. The only thing I think majority of men won't be able to wear this, so the versatility from my concern, like Dior Intense, it's also same category in that sense, sort of. So Dior Intense, both men and women can pull off equally. La Nuit de l'Homme, Tom Ford, those sort of fragrances. Black Orchid, so unisex. This one, just because of that florals, some men might find it off-putting. That's one thing. That's one reason. I think versatility in that way, it's a little bit low. And for the super hot, sunny, sweaty, I don't recommend this. So if it had that all year round wearability, I would give this perfect 10 out of 10. But this is a 10 out of 10 sort of fragrance. I don't find any weakness in it so far, and I love the smelling. I tested it several times before buying it because it's pricey. This has no weakness. Ladies, definitely gonna take this, all right? So ultimate remark, 9.5 out of 10 initial thoughts. Do let me know if you ever used it, and do let me know, ladies, how do you like this fragrance? How do you evaluate this? Where do you wear it? Some comments would be helpful for the community. Thank you very much, guys. Have a very nice day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.